I'm actually on vacation. We just had an amazing trip at Disney World and we've extended it. So we are still in Florida. And I'm going live stream on my iPad. And so, it's a little different setup than our normal in the house um, setting. So once you come on in, give me a thumbs up, give me like, hey Rochelle, I'm here, so that I know that you're here and that I know that you can hear me. One way I can track is actually to go on my channel right now. Okay, here you guys coming on in. You guys are coming on in, and see if you guys can see this. And absolutely yes, I was gonna go live while there you go. I see myself. Oh wait, hold on. I was gonna go live while on vacation. Some of you guys are like, where's she gonna go live? And I'm just checking to see if this is working. I don't see any comments yet, but I see 2 people with likes, and I appreciate it. I appreciate to undo that. Ones are connected to my phone. Okay, all right. So I'm just going to continue on. If you guys are here, let me know in the chat. Top chat, live chat, super chat. Let's go with live. Oh, there you go. Okay, see, the settings are different. Stephanie, good morning. Carla, good morning. There you go. Natalie, good morning from California. Carla in Pennsylvania and Stephanie in Indiana. What's up? Okay, friends. So I'm going to do something fun today. I'm going to go ahead and showcase to you some of the swag that we got during our trip here, what I brought to Disney World. I'm going to talk about the hot deals that's happening right now that I dropped yesterday. And then I'm also going to announce a winner. Hi, Colleen, all the way from Colleen. This is the closest I'm going to ever be to you. Edna, good morning. Callie B, yes, it is 84 degrees at 10 a.m. with a high of 96. I am sweating already. The frizz is beyond control. Susan, hello, how are you from Tennessee? Angela, good morning. Yes, we're having a great time, and thank you for chiming on in. Terry G, good morning from Ohio. Um, if you guys have been watching my stories, I've been posting a lot there. A lot of fun stuff behind the scenes. Yeah, right, Colleen, you're right. I'm literally down the street. So I'm going to give you some of the swag that we got. So everyone got a T-shirt. So it says Top Achiever 31 Disney World at Disney World, and then on the back it said like magic earner, something like that. Everybody wore this on Wednesday. If you didn't know in the stories, Cindy, this is the only way I could not do this on my own. Cindy closed Magic Kingdom, which is the main park, for 2 hours. So from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. The park was just for us consultants. There was about 300 who earned, so 300 times family. Okay, so that was a lot of people. Some people brought one partner, some people brought all 4 in terms of including themselves. So it was really fun. They closed down, or they had some rides open. So like Space Mountain was the favorite, Buzz Lightyear, all that fun stuff. We were able to take pictures without, dodging people for a good sight. So that was super fun. And in addition to the t-shirts, we also got this swag bag. This is the new Cinch Sack. I am grateful that 31 shared. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Nancy, this is the closest I am to you too, all the way to Ohio. And I'm glad 31 told us what we were getting because I knew this was going to be like my park bag. I was like, okay, perfect. This is a great way for me to test it out. So we got this is the new one in a new color, personalized with the Core 31. So in this bag, I'm going to show what I brought. This is what I brought every day to a park. So I try to keep it light because when we ride roller coasters, sometimes they tell you to put your belongings down on your feet. Sometimes you have to, like in Universal, you have to put them in a locker. So I didn't want something super bulky where I'm unable to do that. My go-to is the adventure backpack. Is the one with the metal on top. But sometimes it's also too big. Also because it has like a backpack back to it. I tend to sweat a lot because it's just covering, and I knew Florida was going to be hot, so I was like, okay, cinch backpack is the way to go. So in the front, we got the fans. Thank you, Natalie. The fans were super helpful. So I rotated between them. Oh, I should actually probably use this right now. Honestly, I'm gonna plant them like right here, as like as I'm doing this because I am really hot. Okay, I'm using them right now. Thank you, Natalie. So they're on the sides over here. Oh, I just want to make sure they're not in the way of the. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Let's just double time that. Okay. And also in the front pocket, I always put my sunglasses, and then the kids' sunglasses were here too. What else did we get here? So these were like the 31 sunglasses I got in Cabo. Rosalie was wearing these, and then Jonah just got the standard sunglasses. So with sunglasses, I love them, but I refrain from using like expensive ones because if they do get lost, I'm not worried about it. I randomly found money. So this was $4 that I found on one night. So I forgot that was there. So that was money. And then these are like the trading cards that we got at Space 220. So that was fun for the kiddos to have. On the inside, I carried my water bottle. So this long water bottle could fit in there, which I could use a swig right now. Hey friends, got 18 people. Give me a big like. I got 5. You guys can still hear me, right? Because I'm using my AirPods. There's kiddos and people out and about in the backyard or in the background because they're swimming, and there's music, and I didn't want it to be too loud, so I put the AirPods in so you guys can hear me clearly. Okay, what else is in here? When I don't see anything in the chat, I get worried. What else is in here is I brought my there you go. Thank you so much, Natalie. I brought my slim wallet. I like this size because it's really easy and compact. And then I only brought the essentials. Usually I bring my Benjamins and that thing's stuffed full, but here I brought like my IDs right here. Then Jonah got some Disney gift cards for his birthday, so I brought the gift cards, and then I brought all like the backup like credit cards that I'm going to use. So that's my business credit card. One thing I love about like these incentive trips is like everything I did here was business expense, so that's deductible. So a little pro tip there. My debit, and then like credit card, and what is this? Oh, my AAA card. Just in case there was any discounts, right? And then there's the cash. Okay, so that's my slim wallet, which I love, nice and slim and sexy. I wasn't sure. Again, I call myself a 31 novice. I wasn't sure that I needed to bring all this. In the end, I didn't have to. So probably the next time I would just opt out of not bringing my wallet. But you know me, I'm a big planner, and I don't want to like miss out on anything. And then 31 gave us some ponchos, which I appreciate. So we got 4 ponchos just in case. We're going to use it on, what was that? When it super rained. It was Thursday. We got 4 of them because it just started pouring. So we got 4 ponchos, so I brought that in here. And then I have my little tripod just in case they wanted to do any little, filming. So that's my tripod I brought in there. It's not even a tripod, I apologize, but a phone stand. But I use it as a tripod because, as you can see, it's like this, right? And then lastly, good morning, Sarah. How are you? I'm so glad you're able to join us live. Lastly, it's my clear clip pouch. And speaking of clear clip pouch, if you didn't see, this is actually our hot pink deal of the week. You can get any color for $10. This one is a discontinued. Definitely need a backpack for Florida in summer. Yes. This is a discontinued print. Good morning, Tammy from South Carolina. How are you? This is a discontinued print, but there's way fun prints out there. This is like my go-to. So this is like my first aid kit. Again, I know Disney is really great with the first aid resources. Like somebody was saying in the group that, if you need Motrin or like, sanitary pads, like they have that for you. But, I'm always like, I gotta have it just in case. Okay, so what's in the front is the SPF stuff that I always access. So I have SPF balm, and then if you haven't seen these, this is really cool. Like for a mom, like I love this. It's like an SPF like stick. So it's the kids always complain of like the goop of the cream. This one you just wipe it, and it doesn't give that like residue. So thanks, Tammy. Don't forget to get liked. There's 22 of y'all. I only got 13 likes. Well, 21, including myself, and I'll like it after. But if you have this, they have different brands. but I like this one because it was an SPF 50 Cetaphil, and then so I love the stick, and it's super portable too because I'm always worried about bringing the lotion because I'm afraid that it's gonna explode everywhere or it gets smushed and then it explodes everywhere, right? And also some places I wasn't sure about liquid content, so this is always like this is one of my fun finds. So with the clear clip pouch, $10, right? And then there's also a mystery deal as well. I remember there's always a mystery deal and then always a discounted like 31 product. So for this week, the product is this one, and then there's a new mystery deal. Now, Roxana and Angela, I know you guys got the $25 mystery deal last week. So when you guys get that, let us know what you got. With the $15 one, you guys saw that I got a caddy or a fold and file. Two of you guys messaged me that you guys got an essential storage tote. One of them was in the lemon, and one was in the summer stripe. So a lot of fun stuff. On the back here, you do have a pocket. If you were to personalize this, it would go right here. Okay. A lot of people like to put if this is for their kid. This is a great for like kids with who need medicine. So like first aid kit, or you could put the name of the child with who needs like the EpiPen. Some kids like inhalers. You know, it could be like this little medicine pouch. Again, I love my pouches because I can totally just. I know this is my first aid kit. Lori's asking me where did I get the SPF stick? I think I want to say from Walmart, Target. They're in the huge sunscreen aisle, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. And then they're usually like in like a little box because to help them stand up, and then that's where you find them. Um, Carabiner clip also super helpful too. This is just a lip balm that I have for my chap lips, which I could use from right now. So I keep that out here. Anything I need to reach, I keep that in there, right? I always travel with a clear clip pouch. Thank you, Tammy. What do you use it for? In here, this is jam packed. Okay, like I said, this is like my first aid kit. So look at that. This is a lot. So first, this is from the dollar store. I need to have band-aids. Okay, I've learned from traveling. Whenever I get a blister on my foot, it makes the whole day horrible, right? So usually I need a band-aid for like right behind my heel. I never would advise for you to break in some new shoes on a trip because it's just gonna make the rest of the days like horrible, especially if you're doing hot walking. But also with kiddos, you know, band-aids always make everything better. That's one thing I learned in nursing school. Like depending on the development age with child development, band-aids are like the quick fix to everything. So I always have some band-aids. Um, then I have my vitamin C supplements or skincare. Perfect. I always speaking of supplements, I always have my vitamin C. I always take this on trips. Always give that immunity boost, right? I have a sanitary pad. Speaking of which, and then I have a mini one. Okay, we're all women here, right? And then I have two wipes. I use the Quick Clip pouch for tea bags, hydration drink mixes for travel. Used mine recently on my cruise. Perfect. See, I'm going to be traveling to Honduras end of the month. Congratulations, starting to break things in now because I don't even yes I don't even want to forget. Uh, 5 things I forgot. Amen. Callie says I have a clear clip pouch in vehicle with essentials, hand sanitizer, wipes, Advil, and take a pouch while traveling as well. A handy little bag. Absolutely. So like these ones, I have my sanitary wipes. This is like the Lysol one, the travel packs. I have two. I don't know why, but you can never have too many of these things. In here too, I have my alcohol hand sanitizer wipes too, or what you know, you guys know what I mean. I did bring two Benadryls. These are like travel packs. You can buy like a box of these. I think it came in a box of 5 in the traveling section at Walmart, Target, or wherever you go to. You know they have that little travel section. I bring Benadryl just because of allergic reactions. Hi, good morning, Roxana from Indiana. And Jonah tends to have like these allergic. He breaks out in hives, and like they're randomly. So I always have something on hand just for him. I don't prefer Benadryl just because they make you drowsy, but for portability, I'd rather have something than nothing. Okay. Then I also have Pepto. This is also Pepto Bismol. This is for the what is it? Upset stomach diarrhea. You guys know the tune, right? Pepto Bismol. This is for me, my daughter. My daughter is lactose intolerant. Sometimes something gets into it, and then it's just horrible. Who wants to have loose bowels at Disney World? So I got this for backup. Again, you could buy a box of these, but for packing purposes, I choose to take a sleeve out and leave the box at home so that I can pack it. How's Jonas Nose doing in the hotel room? They're always so dry. You know what? Thank you for asking. I was so worried about the heat, especially no nosebleeds. It's definitely seasonal. And thanks to Amy, Bag Babe Amy, who's she was sharing her experiences with seasonal nosebleeds, nosebleeds. So usually it'll start to happen when he gets into school, and then we haven't had a nosebleed in I want to say a month. But when the summer, like the heat starts to go up, and then I guess just the season change. But so far, he's so good. A good tip for that is always putting ointment in there. So he knows part of his bedtime routine is to put Vaseline in his nose. Um, I got a bottle of Tylenol. Again, there's more portable ways that you could do this, but I had a bottle. You could always get these like in these little tablet things. I also have Advil because they do two different things, right? One's for fever. I mean, they're both for fevers, but this is for like swelling. Advil is more better for inflammation, and then Tylenol is also great just when you're feeling ill. And then I got my supplements. You guys, back day babes, know I love these supplements. You guys who are trying the samples, I'm loving everything that you're hearing. So I put the supplements in here, and then I have a rubber band because you randomly need a rubber band. And then of course I didn't realize I had so many, but oh, you don't understand when a girl doesn't have their ponytail holder, just how rough it is. So I knew it was going to be hot. I needed my hair up, so I brought extras. And now that my daughter is, she always takes mine. I always have extra hair bands. So all this fits in here, bag babes. This is like one of the bags I keep on going. And again, I love that you can designate what you can assign this bag to be with. It could be for yourself. It could be for a loved one. It could be, for your child. So all this like fits in here. And this is like my go-to, like I said, my first aid kit. So I'm gonna stick all this back in here, and it's really easy. See, all that, all done. Boom, done. See, now I'm ready. Oops, gotta stick this in here too. All done. All right, bag babes. So let's go ahead and do some more fun. I'm gonna announce a excuse me. And that was it. Sorry, that was it. I love this. This is where, sorry, back to the bag. This is where I would clip my hat. Again, during the ride, sometimes they tell you to take your glasses off and your hat. So I clip this to the hat, or I clip this to my hat. Again, it's just fun if you have keys, but we didn't have any keys, so I would clip the hat here. This is also great whenever I was in the bathroom. A good handle to hang the bag when we're in the bathroom. And the way I liked using this, I've never used a cinch jack, and I was worried because it didn't have much structure to it, but I figured out the way. So this would be like at the bottom. So this would open up the bottom for me. So now it looks like more of a backpack, right? And then I would put my wallet, and then my accessories, and then my water bottle went in like that. So then when I wore it, it was comfortable, and it wasn't like this like kind of wonky, right? See, Colin says it's a great cinch bag. I agree. All right, friends. So let's go ahead and announce the winner. Where's my phone? I have a mystery hostess winner. Hold on. Do I need to ding it? Oh, I know why, because I closed this. So thank you guys again. I wouldn't be here without you all. So I appreciate you guys for loving me and enjoying so much 31 just as much as I do. Lori says, good morning from sunny Michigan. Always fun and good to find money, actually, right? And then goodies and BC headache powder packets. Are great for travel. those are my go-to anytime travel or whatever. I always carry them wherever I go. Good to know, right? Um, when we have time, I have a funny story about the money. Actually, it's a mom story. So if we have time for that, I'll feel free to share it. But let's go ahead and get to some fun. I'm gonna announce a mystery hostess winner. So thank you guys for shopping the link. After the live, I'll update the links in the description. I didn't want to mess the live settings by typing in a whole bunch of stuff. So wait till the end, or I'll pin it in the comments so that you guys can get to it. So thank you guys for shopping. This mystery hostess winner is actually it's a good one, right? You get minimum 100 credit, 3 items that you get for 50% off, access to 2 insider exclusives, and then also that special for this month, right? Which is like the utility holder organizer, and then you get 3 different utility sizes. So it's great for grocery, great for travel. Um, and Natalie, I can't tell you like this. I have my fans like going on right now. Oh, you know what? There's a fan in here. I should turn the fan on. This is like my outdoor patio. Okay, so let's see the winner. Heather from Arizona, Ellen from Maryland, Roxana from Indiana, she's in the chat, Connie from Kentucky, Barbara from Kansas, Angela from Minnesota, she was in the chat, Linda from South Carolina, Jackie from Illinois, and Jen from Michigan. So thank you guys so much for shopping. Again, I always update a link live on my website, so there's always a link for you guys to shop. And once it reaches 500, in this case, I think this is like a $700 party. I announced the winner at 500 because that's where all the rewards double. So let's go ahead and shuffle this. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay, I don't want to mess this because I've never done it on my phone. So I shuffled it, shuffle, and let's go see who wins. You can't hear doo doo doo. You can't hear doo doo doo. Connie from Kentucky, congratulations! All right, Connie, I'll get a hold of you. And speaking of which, Annika, she was our winner on the first. She needs to look at this. Look at this. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Okay, this is what I call vacation. Okay, I can't complain. He did great. The only thing I would take back, the size is a little. But you know what? You're on vacation, so everything's a venti, okay? And it is hot. So well deserved. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So that's that with the fun stuff. So thank you so much. I wanted to give you guys some feedback on Disney World. Ladies, okay, I consider myself a Disney novice, meaning I've only what a guy, right? He's definitely a keeper. Actually, yeah. Whatchamacallit? It's funny because one of our first I think one of the first gifts to him, or maybe to me, I forget. It's been a while, right? That's a huge streak. I know, Nancy. I was like, okay, I guess when I get back, we're gonna get back on the health track. I got him a frame, because he's a big fisherman. Something about like here's a keeper, or like she's a keeper, he's a keeper, and I forget if I put my picture in there and I gave it to him, or I think it's reverse, where like he got me something and put it like I could put our family picture in there. But yeah, definitely a keeper. Okay, some of the bag by my tips for Disney World. Again, I'm a novice. I've been to Disneyland. I want to say like maybe 5 times in my entire life. I know I went as a child, maybe twice as a child. I don't. I it's kind of sketchy. Actually, no, I could do this. Okay, once as a child. Once when the boys, I have 2 older boys. They were like 10 years old. Uh, and then once I took Rosalie when she was like 2, 1.5, totally didn't remember it. And no, honestly, it's all in one hand. So I could possibly have gone again. Did we take Jonah? I don't think we've taken Jonah yet. I know we took, yes, I think so. One time with Jonah, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe like 5 times. So this would be like my fifth Disney World. Pro tip that I enjoyed and I loved these Disney bands. I know if you saw my stories, I was like hesitant. I was like, I don't know if I should do this because it was complicated. Um, the first thing I did wrong was go into the Facebook chat with all the 31 sisters and just read like their comments. I need to learn that. I need to learn things on my own and just get little tips and feedback. But when people start like um, sharing like their struggles with something, like I need to ignore that. So a lot of them were having the struggling like connecting the device. So that's why I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if this is do I want this? Because I need something that will be consistent and not be like glitchy on a trip. I my force, whatever I read, totally wrong, right? This was so easy to hook up to. The battery life lasts all day. I'm so happy that I got all of us one because it's super fun. All you got to do is badge your wrist onto the rides, into the park when you're purchasing badge. So next time, I don't even think I'm going to even bring a wallet because your ticket and your credit card, when you link to it, is everything's on here. So Magic Bands definitely like elevate your travel experience to Disney World. Um, did you guys go to Disney last year? No, we went to Universal Studios last year. That's where we went to. So Disney bands definitely a plus. Um, Another thing that was a pro was the lightning lane. So lightning lane, there's Genie Plus. There was all this lingo that I was getting lost in. Lightning lane is like kind of like their fast track or like, hey, I'll do a little extra, pay a little extra so that I can bump the line. Totally worth it. Okay, especially in this heat. Good morning, Connie. Oh my gosh, Connie. Guess what? Good morning. Good morning. Let's tell Connie the great news. Connie, are you ready for the great news? Connie from Kentucky, as I was explaining the Disney World stuff, Lightning Lane was such a like I don't even know who my husband's talking to, but it was such a great thing. A lot of people always ask, what's the difference between Disney World and Disneyland? So here in Disney World, there's like 4 separate parks. We were only able to go to 3 of them. And yes, you need a ticket and a reservation for every park that you go to. 31 with 31, we earned 3 tickets or 3 park tickets. So I chose to do 3 different parks. Some people you could just do all Magic Kingdom, or you could do like just 2, right? Yes, Connie, congratulations, you won. Hi, Ryan, how are you? Um, oh, another pro tip: if you're able to stay at a resort, Disney World has a ton of resorts. Some that are super like bougie, and I was just like, oh my gosh, do I want to stay here just to say I could stay here? And then there's resorts that are like off the like a couple minutes away. Uh, but because we have access to a lot of things. So like early access to the park, early access to like the app, a lot of early access to reservations to certain restaurants. So resort definitely like, and of course the customer service, like everything was great about staying at a resort. And again, that's why I was like super excited to help. And thank you for you guys' help to earn this trip because like I could not be able to do this just on my own, like give this magical experience to my family. Um, so again, 4 parks here. In Disneyland, there's only 1 park, and that's just Magic Kingdom. So I want to make sure I'm saying this right. Again, I'm a newbie. So just think of Magic Kingdom, but just in 1 park. So Disney World is amazing, but I felt like we were going from like itinerary to itinerary. We had to make all these meetings, right? And not only that, but I had to strategically like plan it out so that we're not at the entrance and all of a sudden the first ride we're on is like halfway across the theme park. We kind of did that yesterday at Epcot, and the kids were like on a struggle bus because we were just running around. it's so it's not as Disneyland is not as big. So if you want to just relax and enjoy the park, um, like that. that's Disneyland on its own. The resorts here again are great, and because Disney has such a great shuttle service, like we weren't waiting long for a bus. Like I was thoroughly impressed. So those are like my tips. All right, bag babes, I'm trying to keep this 30 minutes. Drop any questions. Kanye, I'll be in connect with you after this. Again, after this live, I'm also going to drop all the links down below. We ready? Let me see. Mystery Hostess number 2, I think, is already off to a great start. I want to say we have orders in on there already. Let me verify here. I'm sure we do. If we don't, there's going to be orders. You guys, bag babes, love this stuff. I love this stuff. Um, So again, the link will be down below. But drop any questions that you have for me. Good morning, Rosalie. I'm on live. Uh, good, thank you. So we're actually staying at our timeshare here. Good morning, Tammy. How are you? I'm barely surviving the heat, young lady. I'm like, my armpits are like, I don't know. But we're staying at our timeshare here in Florida, and we are going to go venture off to Publix. Publix, we don't have that in California, but we did go to Publix last year when we went to Universal, but they had a Publix on the resort. So I love these golf carts. We just took a golf cart, took it to Publix, put our groceries on the golf cart, and then came back to our room. But this time, again, because we don't have a car, we're gonna figure it out. So we're gonna either Uber it, or I'm gonna talk to the front desk and say, hey, like, what's the most common way that people get groceries here? Or I might just venture off into Instacart or something like that. But we'll decide. Even Walmart deliver, so we'll figure it out. But I wanted to, if there's any questions, I'm going to go ahead and share my story of like the $4 that I randomly found on the floor. So it was Wednesday night. We did, thanks to my BFF, Crystal, if you saw, I gave her a shout out in my stories. She is a Disney World. I so much miss Publix. She's a Disney World fanatic, so I gave her access to my app. So in Disney World, Disneyland, you have this app, and this is where you can make all your reservations, right, for your hotel, your restaurants, your rides. So I gave her access to my app, and I said, whatever you feel like is like the must thing that I have to do, like feel free to do it. So she was actively in there before the trip and then during the trip and making all these reservations. So one of the reservations she said, like one thing that I wanted to do, the one thing my husband wanted to do was try this fried chicken place at Disney Springs. The one thing I wanted to do was see the fireworks. Growing up, I saw it once when I was a childhood, but every time we bring the children with us, you know, the kids, they never make it to nighttime. So we would always go back. Hey, Edna, I'm having a great time. We'd always go back before the fireworks. I'm like, no, this time I want to see the fireworks. Even if we have to go back to the resort, we're staying on the resort. We can always jet back, take a nap, refresher, and then come back. So Wednesday at Hollywood Studios, she made a reservation to have this VIP package. There's a fantastic meal. Hey, hey, Lana, how are you? Mick's doing great. There's a meal, again, pro tip, a meal to see the fireworks. You get the VIP section that you can come back to, and then you get a meal and you eat at one of the restaurants. And we had a fantabulous meal at Mama Rose. If you ever go there in Hollywood Studios, Italian food, so good. The portions are huge, like you would, like an Italian family would feed you. Anyways, so we did that meal plan. Then Wednesday in Great Florida manner, thunderstorms happened at 6 o'clock. Like it went from drizzling to full on sideways rain. We decided to have dinner so we could stay out the rain and just wait for the rain to like go away. It went away, but they canceled Fantasmic. So there was like an announcement saying, due to weather, we're no longer Fantasmic has been canceled tonight. So if you saw my stories, totally sad face, right? I was walking down Main Street. I was just like, oh God, that totally sucked. I wanted to, you know, I'm there like, hey, I wanted to see the fireworks. Like maybe I can talk to Disney and see, hey, if we can be accommodated since I bought the package, if we can see it at a different night. Maybe I'm going to Epcot tomorrow. If I could see the fireworks at Epcot. And I said, I will just handle that tomorrow. I was like in this funk, and my daughter, she was sitting, or I think she was holding my hand. She's like, it's gonna be okay, mom. Maybe you could be compensated some other way. I'm like, I know, but we're here. I'm walking down Main Street. It's wet, right? All of a sudden, I look down and I see like randomly like these bills folded like because it's raining. It's like wet, and I saw like a couple people like looking at it, a kid. So I pick it up because I thought it was the kids. I was like, "Hey, buddy, did you drop your $4?" Um, and he was like, "Oh no, that's not mine." And so I look around and I'm like, "Did anybody drop this $4 like this money?" And nobody. I stayed there for like a minute, like, and I was like, anybody?" And I didn't know it was $4 at that time. I just knew they were dollars because it was all wet and folded. So I'm just like, and so I end up taking it, right? And then I was like, oh, it's $4. And I'm like, okay, I think this is mom. Because mom, like, first of all, one of her numbers is four because her birthday's in April. So $4, right? And I'm like, and I think she knew how upset I was that I didn't get to do the fireworks. And my mom, she's very like money savvy in a sense that you should always ask for what you deserve, or you should always ask for what you paid for. So I paid for Phantasmic and I didn't get it. So like that's my mom just like reiterating it. So I forgot I had this $4. I was gonna pass it on. I usually pass on these things like I add it to the tip, or I'll give it to the bell desk. So I'm glad I found that because then now I can tip I can tip the bellman. So that's my little "Hey mom was here" story. And not to get upset over the fireworks. Maybe I had something else better planned for me. So that's my mom's story. All right, friends. Any questions? Again, the $10 hair clip pouches are on sale this week for $10. I was going to mention a great one is for teacher gifts. So I'll probably buy a bulk of these um, for teacher gifts. And I know like some of you guys like, hey, okay, if I get enough responses, give me a one here if you want me to do a bulk order. Okay, a bulk order because I know like shipping's like $9, and if you just want one, like, do I want to buy $9? Let me know if you want me to. I could do a bulk order, meaning I'll order it and then you pay me the $10, and then usually shipping from California is roughly like five or four, depending where you are, right? Where you are. So give me one if you want a bulk order, or reach out to me. Then I'll do it. Or give me a two and just like, no, it's okay. I can order this on my own. I'll just add it as an extra on my order so that I can reach my special, which is again 5 of these would unlock a special. So like I said, I'd like to give these as teacher gifts. I love to give them pouches, and usually I give them the big pouches or the small pouches, but I might just buy a bulk order. I didn't get to do that much this year just because with mom passing, I didn't get to do a big like teacher gift because teacher appreciation is in May, and my heart and my mind was elsewhere. So I might do something more like a welcome back kit. So like I like a welcome back kit for teachers to survive. So like I'm gonna ask my teacher friends like, what's a survival kit for you guys? Like a Starbucks card or something, like Amazon, or markers. Maybe I'll fill it with markers and crayons, or pens that they can like just write with in terms of corrections. So I don't know. Maybe I might do that. All right, bag babes. I'm gonna wrap it up. If we don't have any questions, unfortunately, with the chat here, it just goes away and disappears. I only get like 3 seconds, 5 seconds to catch it. So if you do have a question, drop it now. If not, good idea. Give them wine. I have a lot. Yeah, Ryan, because you're a member. I'm telling you, Napa, and my brother. Like I don't know how many memberships he has. So in Napa, post-it notes and pens. Thank you, Roxana. And I could do like the different sizes, like the square ones, the big ones, and then the ones with flag tabs, and of course all the colors, right? Um, Napa with the wineries, they have memberships, right? maybe I should like kind of like my Hostess of the Month membership. But so that you can get like wine. They get, you get like three, depending on how many bottles of wine you like. I agree with Ryan. Love ya. See ya soon, Tammy. Tammy's going to conference. Um, so I was just saying, like, that's how you get your bottles of wines, and you get it at a deal. Lori's asking, will you get to see fireworks someplace? Did they comp you for not having them? Yes. So at Epcot, I I went to I went Disney services again. They're great. So they were able to compensate me in a way that I was totally happy. They actually gave me a few choices, so which was great. One of them was the fireworks, but man, yesterday Epcot is huge, and like because it's behind around that lake, it's not like you can cut across. And so my poor son, like lagging behind, sweat like everywhere. I decided, like, you know what, let's just enjoy the evening at the pool here because we had to check in here at a certain time. Well, not really, but I wanted to come here at a decent time so that they can enjoy the pool. All right, bag babes, don't forget to give this video a big like on your way out. Again, so add these fun things to your carts. They will disappear next Friday because they're going to be doing new ones. Reach out to me if you want to do a bulk order. Reach out to me by, let's say, today's Saturday. I want to put that order in by, like, reach out to me by Wednesday if you want it, okay? Then I'll put it in Wednesday so that it gives you enough time and options in terms of like the colors, because some of them will sell out with this great deal, okay? Um, like number 20, thank you, Ryan. Forgot another pro tip. Um, these things I got off Amazon. Another sister told me about these because I have small wrist, and these come in two sizes, and you can just peel this off to make it small for kiddos. But like with me, all of us, me and my two kids, we're like in the middle where this is it cuts off. So we're either right here or like right there. And I was like, oh, why did I don't want to pull out this as you guys grow into it. So I got one of these things. Basically, when you loop it, um, because people are always saying you're afraid to like it would come off like on the rides. It gives you that added like extra security because I'm always about extra security, extra insurance, um, that they'll stay. So you can grab these for super cheap, and you get a whole bunch of them. Ryan, you should check out the Finger Lakes in New York for East Coast winery selections. Oh, Ryan. Yeah, we should see what other wineries are out. I find it, I'm not quite here yet, Ryan. Like, wine I can do, but not like, I don't know what it is about. I'm not there yet in terms of like where I can appreciate and taste wine with like my meals. Okay. Don't tempt him. Okay. Because, my brother and I, since mom's passing, we're like, YOLO, you only live once. Like, let's live it up because I know she wants us to. So, hence Disney World and everything else. I'm headed to winery today. Beautiful day over here in Minnesota too. Okay. It's always interesting to see the other flavors of wine because it's all about the soil and the sun, right? Soil and sun exposures. There's a reason why Napa Valley. There's a reason why Napa Valley has so much great wine. Don't I'm not a wine person, but I know my girlfriend Gianna. Gianna, you saw her at Punta Cana. She lives in Napa. She grew up there. She knows all about the wine, but they also try to do wine here in Livermore. There's also near me, Sassoon. But there's always like, I don't know, the flavors are different. I don't know. Like there's a whole science to it. So it's interesting to see like different parts of the United States or different parts of the world, like France, like the wine quality. And I think that's probably it. I just need to find a good quality wine out there. All right, friends, y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Happy Saturday. Energy's coming to you. Continue to show up in my stories. I'm showing a lot of behind the scenes, members only. I put some videos up there in Disney World for you. And those bag babes who connected with me over the samples, I'm going to be connecting with you here shortly. I love to hear your feedback. Some of you guys are like, yay, I'm loving it. Some of you guys like, hey, I want a sample now too. So my goal is to always send out like 10 at a time, just so that you guys can check out the supplements that I'm taking. That totally helps. And I totally used it every day here at Disney World because I needed it, right? Right? Love the parade. Oh, Colleen, thank you so much, right? You guys have a beautiful, blessed day. Stay blessed, and take care, y'all. Ta-ta for now. Oh, be good. Oh, wait, no. Be kind, stay kind, do kind. The world needs kindness. And ta-ta for now. Bye.